Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a brand new foundation that I've discovered. Well, it's new to me anyway, brand new to me. And I've been loving it. What do you think? And I think it's a really good one for winter coming up, particularly if you've got a normal to a dry kind of skin texture and want something lightweight. While I've got your attention, please hit that subscribe button, my friend. I would love for you to join the amazing community I've got here. So I'm Lisa, a pro makeup artist of 16 years. And I love all things beauty. I love sharing all the tips and tricks that I've learned from working on backstage, makeup counters, and all sorts of, weird and wonderful things I've done with you all here. So if you're looking for fun, chic, cool, easy to do makeup, then you're really in the right place. The joy of beauty is that it brings you a heck of a lot of joy. Anyway, I'm rambling. I do that sometimes, I go off with a tangent. So let's get to it. If your skin's feeling a little bit on the dry side, well, hydrate it, moisturize, make sure you do whatever skin prep is appropriate for your skin type. I've been out all day and I'm actually doing this in the evening, so I'm just going to mist my face. This is the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Cream Mist. This is intensely hydrating and it smells amazing. This is packed full of ingredients like glycerin, other really yummy things basically to keep moisture levels kind of just maintained on the skin. So in this weather we're currently in at the moment, it's getting colder outside, central heating's on, your skin can feel sapped. So having this in your handbag or your desk is essential. Keep it close, my friends, keep it close. So this is a new base to me. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. So give it a good old shake. And so this is youth boosting perfect skin foundation with an SPF 15. Side note, always put your SPF on separately because you get good intense coverage. Apologies about the nails, they're a wreck. Let's not look at them, not had time, babes. So I've gone for the shade 8 because I've actually tanned my kind of body. It's faded off my face a little, so I'm going to warm myself up a little so I don't look like death. This is a really nice texture. So you can see it's quite watery, so it's quite important to really shake it when you initially get the product. Then I'm using my favourite My Kitco brush. I love so many of their brushes, to be honest. This is the 0.2D, the medium flawless face brush. And I tend to start in the centre of the face and kind of pull product out because the centre is generally where we need the most coverage. So I'm doing a kind of swiping motion. So this foundation landed on my desk, I tried it out and it went straight into my kit, aka I love it. So this is perfect for a normal to dry skin. It would work on oily skin as well, as long as you prep well underneath. But what I love about it is it really looks like a second skin. It's a lightweight texture, it's slightly buildable as well. Let me show you that now. I'm just going to put a touch more on my hand. But you can see it's just balanced my kind of colouring. I tend to look at the chest as well when I'm matching a colour. Obviously I'm wearing a high neck t-shirt, but obviously my arms can be out from time to time. So you can just build the covering really beautifully and easy. Like if you're not confident with foundation, this is such a lovely one because it just blends really well. If you find that you're getting lots of streaks, you're probably just using too much. That's why I like to pick up a little bit off the back of my hand and then massage and blend. So I tend to sort of tap to build and apply and then turn into circular motions to really smooth the product out, making sure it's flawless. Then I'm going to go in with concealer. So this is the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I do sometimes like to leave that to set for a moment. This is what it looks like. And what I love about this is the doe foot. It's a really big applicator, so you get a generous amount of product and it instantly kind of just does its thing. But as I said, I like to leave that to cook up a little bit. And the reason I do that is because it will give you the most impact and fuller coverage from a concealer without having to pack loads on. It's one layer. If you need to go in with more, you can do. but I'll come back to that. Right, let's go in with a bit of bronzer. I've got a newbie here. This is the Vive palette. This is the Modern Bronze in the shade Tan. So it comes with 2 shades in every bronzer, and that's because you've got 2 colours and slightly different tones. Like one is slightly cooler, a bit more sculpting, and the other one's a bit more bronzy. So you can really pull shapes out and use darker ones to give you more intensity. So I'd always start out with the kind of lighter one and kind of apply that like so. I'm just avoiding the concealer bit. And this is a MAC, oh I don't know, 133 brush. It's a lovely one, it's smaller, so you get a bit more control. So that's bronze side versus non-bronze side. And then you can go in with the darker one just to get a bit more of a sculpted, so keeping that closer to the hairline. Tickle those ears. What a difference. I always like to kind of swatch just a tiny bit on the eye there. Hi mate, my name's Brian. I love tan. I need to update you on some tan things. I've been loving a new tan. Let me know below if you want to hear more about it. Oh, I've got a tickly nose. Darker colour. Just repeating that. Ears. Just because it's gloomy outside doesn't mean we should look, you know, pale. We can look healthy and bronzed, you know? You know? Gonna go to the all-time classic Tilbury to actually know. So can you see that's beginning to dry down the older concealer brush? So I'm going to take a small brush, this is a MAC 217, and just blend it like so. If you're scared of bronzer or anything, a really good thing you can do, I'll show you in just one sec. Hold the line. Yeah, so if you've gone a little bit happy with your bronzing brush, you're like, oh, just get your foundation brush and just kind of smooth over it. You're going to do 2 things. You're just going to think of it like a sheer layer of fabric going over the top. You're just going to soften it, and you can really blend any edges in so it just all looks like different panes on the skin. And because of the texture of the foundation, it's got a nice luminosity to it, but let's amp it up. You know I love a glow job. Whoop, whoop. Sound effects are optional. Doot, doot. Why am I like this? I do not know. And I'm going to use that smaller brush. You can actually just get your fingers and kind of tap it in. You just want to keep it not too close to the eye to kind of sit in fine lines or anything, but just kind of on that firmer bit that really hits the light. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, dreamy. Got a bit much there. Oops. Just add it a bit more to the cheek. It's fine. Got loads there. And I just highlight that bridge of the nose. Actually, I'll put this on the inner corners of the eye. There we go. Sorted, mate. Who's my Australian friend? We should give him a name. Give him suggestions of names below, please. And that could be a new alter ego of mine. I've really gone a bit mental with the highlight there. As in the amount I popped on. I only needed like half the amount. So I'm just going to go back to my foundation brush and lift off the excess. There we go. That's better. There we go. Girl, she is ready for the ski season. And then I'm just going to powder with Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder. Love this powder. It's so affordable and it works on all skin tones and it powders your skin. It's great for dry skin basically. If you want to know you've got that longevity of something really being set on the skin without the worry of it looking cakey or powdery or kind of on the skin. Final step, my friends. Charlotte Tilbury Lip and Cheek Glow in the shade Pillow Talk. So I love to get it on the heel of my hand like so. Doesn't want to focus on my face. There you go, my hand even. So like so. And then I clap like a seal. And I place it on the kind of most sticky outy part of my cheekbone and I blend. Let's put a bit more on. There we go. If you've gone a bit heavy again, just go back to your foundation brush, blend it in. That's dreamy. Let's put a bit on the lip. Oh, and there we have it. Finito. What do you think? You enjoyed this quick kind of glowing winter new discovery skin? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate having you here. Do follow me on Instagram for more daily content and seeing the cats and whatnot. They've not featured in one of these for a very long time now. I think they're a bit bored of me. Anyway, I upload every Sunday. See you on the next one. Thanks.